Hello, I'm Sam D'Angelo from Kinetik Global. Today I'm going to talk to you around boomerang employment or boomerang employees. The concept of boomerang employees has been around for quite some time, and that's an employee who leaves and then eventually comes back to us. What we do know is the millennials and the younger generation of employees, they don't have the same values as the older generation in the sense that they don't live to work, they work to live. And so the idea of working for one employer their whole career is actually really quite crippling for them. And so they like variety, they change a lot. And on average, many industries, it's about 18 months before someone starts to move on and look for that next opportunity and next challenge that they're going to seek. So boomerang employment with the Great Resignation is all about companies now changing their idea on the rehire of employees. Some companies are having really frank and candid conversations with employees right up front to say, all right, so we know on average we've probably got you for a good 12 months whilst you're engaged and locked in, and then the next 6 months you're sort of going to get edgy looking for something else, and by the 18-month mark you're probably looking for that next challenge. That would be wonderful if we could provide that within this organization, but if we can't, what we'd like to do is have the ability to have you come back to us sooner rather than later. So let's have some really frank and candid conversations. How are we going to maximize your time whilst you're with us in this 18 months? How are we going to work together to ensure your engagement and your happiness and to get the best out of you and to create an environment that you thrive in? And then when you leave, how are we going to minimize the time before you come back to us? Because we've spent all that time training you, skills, knowledge, and building you up and growing you. And perhaps you're not ready for that next step in our organization, but we'd love for you to go away, get the skills that you need, and then return back to us with those skills. And we pick up again on that employment. Now, many organizations are even taking this stance for people that perhaps have been underperforming, appreciating that perhaps we're not the right environment for you right now, but in the future with a little bit more life experience or perhaps another leader and another set of wisdom to help guide and develop you, then you might grow into that person who now fits our culture. And so we'd welcome you back with open arms. It's a concept for some managers to really get their head around, but if you are dealing with skill shortages, if you are dealing with mandate issues, if you are dealing with the Great Resignation, then it's perhaps a strategy that you want to think about putting into your talent pipeline that's going to help you attract and retain employees. All right, hope that one helps. See you next week.